So you use your washing machine to wash things. So who is washing the washing machine? Nobody. That's who. And I know what you're thinking. It washes itself, right? It's full of hot water and soap every single cycle. How dirty could it possibly get? So I thought the exact same thing until I actually looked inside mine and had a moment. So let's just say the washing machine that was cleaning my family's clothes had not seen it cleaning itself in a very, very long time. So today I'm comparing two of the most popular washing machine cleaners on the market, Affresh versus Active. And beyond just telling you which one I prefer, I want to explain what is actually building up inside a washing machine that never gets cleaned. So every load of laundry leaves something behind. And I'm a chemist, so I'm just curious about this. Detergent residue that didn't fully rinse out because we all use too much laundry detergent and too much fabric softener. That also gets built up on the drum walls. Hard water mineral deposits on every surface water touches, and we have some of the hardest water in the country. So body soil, lint, organic residue from clothing that settles into the pump, the hoses, the valves, the rubber gaskets around the door, everywhere you can't see. Over time, that buildup creates a biofilm, a layer of accumulated residue that becomes the perfect environment for bacteria and mold to grow. And that is where that musty smell comes from that some washing machines develop. That smell is not the machine. That is what is living inside the machine. And that smell gets transferred onto the clothes you just washed. So the machine that is supposed to be cleaning things is actually making them smell worse. Okay, I want to talk about the two products trying to fix that problem. So this is Affresh, is the number one selling washing machine cleaner, and it is recommended by Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana, which makes sense because Affresh is actually made by Whirlpool. That's either a genius marketing decision or a conflict of interest, depending on how you look at it. But the product genuinely works, so let's just focus on that. So Affresh uses two active ingredients, and they work together really cleverly. The first is sodium percarbonate, which is oxygen-based bleach. And here's what the tablet looks like. When it contacts water, it releases hydrogen peroxide, which breaks down the organic residue, the biofilm, the odor-causing buildup inside the machine. The second is sodium bicarbonate, or washing soda, which cuts through grease and softens water so the cleaning action reaches deeper into the residue rather than just sitting on the surface. So here is the really smart design detail about Affresh that makes it different from just throwing some powder into the machine. The tablet is specifically engineered to dissolve slowly, not all at once at the beginning of the cycle, slowly throughout the entire cycle. That slow release means the cleaning solution is actively circulating through the pump, the valves, the hoses, the drum, every part of the machine that water reaches for the entire duration of the wash rather than just for like the first few minutes. That slow dissolution is what allows it to reach the hidden parts that need cleaning the most. So how to use it? You just drop one tablet directly into the drum, not the detergent tray, the drum. Run either the clean washer cycle or the hottest, longest cycle your machine has available. And for machines with heavy buildup, Affresh recommends running 3 consecutive cleaning cycles back to back, which sounds excessive until you think about how long that buildup has been accumulating. After the cycle, wipe down the drum and gasket with a clean cloth. And how often? Monthly, every 30 cycles. Affresh comes in a 6-pack, which covers 6 months at once per month. This is what they look like. I've used a couple already. So now active washing machine cleaner. And this is where chemistry shifts completely. So active uses citric acid as its primary ingredient, and citric acid is completely different. It's a different tool for a completely different problem, where Affresh's oxygenated bleach chemistry targets organic residue and biofilm. Citric acid is specifically and powerfully effective against mineral deposits, hard water, calcium, magnesium, limescale, the mineral buildup that accumulates on the heating element inside the drum on every surface water touches, and with a hard water household like mine. Citric acid dissolves mineral deposits at a chemical level, breaking them down and flushing them out of the machine rather than just loosening them. And here is the thing about mineral deposits that most people don't realize. They are not just a cosmetic issue inside the machine. Mineral buildup on the heating element makes it work harder and less efficiently. Buildup inside the pump and hoses restricts water flow. Over time, that kind of internal scaling genuinely affects how well the machine performs and how long it lasts. So citric acid addresses that specific problem more directly than oxygen bleach does. The active formula also works better at higher temperatures. So the citric acid's effectiveness increases with heat, which is why active recommends the hottest cycle available. Drop 1 tablet into the drum. Again, same with Affresh. You don't put it in the tray where you put your soap. You run the hottest cycle and you're done. Active also suggests running an empty rinse cycle afterward to make sure everything is fully flushed out of the machine. You use it once or twice monthly. Active's, I'll show you, 24 tablet pack covers I've used an entire row, covers a full year at twice monthly use. And that quantity difference versus Affresh's 6-pack is meaningful, practical advantage for anyone who wants to buy once and not think about it again for a long time. Now, here is the direct comparison between this, because this is what actually helps you decide. So what each one targets: Affresh with its oxygen bleach formula is most effective against organic residue, biofilm, odor-causing bacteria, and soap scum. Active with its citric acid formula is most effective against mineral deposits, limescale, and hard water buildup. Different chemistry, different primary targets. So the speed of action: Affresh's slow-release tablet circulates throughout the entire cycle, which gives it longer contact time with the internal parts of the machine. Active works most effectively at high heat throughout a full cycle. Quantity and supply. So Affresh 6-pack covers 6 months at once monthly use, and Active 24-pack covers a full year at twice monthly use. Active wins significantly on quantity per purchase. Manufacturer recommendations. So Affresh is specifically recommended by Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana. Active doesn't carry specific manufacturer endorsements, but works across all machine types and brands. So the scent: Affresh has a light fragrance. Active is fragrance-free. Personal preference determines the winner there. They're both septic safe. Machine compatibility: they both work on front load, top load, high efficiency machines across all major brands. So that's tied. My honest conclusion, and this is where the hard water situation in your home actually determines which one wins you specifically. If the washing machine smells bad, if there is visible residue in the drum, if the clothes are coming out with a musty odor despite regular washing, Affresh's oxygen bleach formula is addressing exactly those problems, the biofilm, the organic buildup, the bacteria creating that smell. Affresh goes after all of that directly. So if the washing machine is in a hard water area, if there is visible limescale or mineral buildup on the drum or heating element, if the machine seems to be losing efficiency over time, Active's citric acid formula is the more targeted solution for that specific problem. And if the honest answer is that the machine has never been cleaned and there's probably both organic buildup and mineral deposits in there, run Affresh first to address the biological situation, then follow up with Active for the mineral situation. Use both. Your machine has clearly been through enough. I have both. The washing machine that washes everything in this house finally deserves something washing it back. So I'm impressed with both of these products for different reasons. And now you know exactly which reason applies to yours. And I do have to thank Active for sending me this to try. So big fan here. Go check them out.